I like that message. I'm stealing it for my own gain. Ugh. Yeah, the last time I got a new best was on 2202. So I'm hoping to change that. I just died to the jetpack. You don't have the jetpack anymore. 23 years ago, I started my journey. Na, 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 na. Okay. You make a living from GD streaming now? Probably not. Like, I barely make a living and I'm rather large. No clip or reel, I'll call it. Real. I think I did actually die at the start of the clip, but lol. That, I don't know, dude. I died like that from the drop once. I guess you just time it and you're fine, but, you know, whatever. Oh. Hello, all. Let me clean off my glasses. I forgot to do that. How are we today? It's Tuesday? Or what is it? Monday, okay. I don't know why. Because a lot of my day is spent after midnight, so you don't know sometimes. Like if it's... I think the last time I checked it was like close between midnight. So I don't know. My head really hurts today. I don't know what happened. I think it's something to do with like some pressure wave or something. I don't know. Dude, last night, the precipitation map, literally, it was a solid line. Like, where I lived, and then a solid wall approaching me like this of rain. I've never seen anything like it. It was literally an exact straight line approaching me. And it stretched all the way up to the top of the map. I think it was just, you know, one of those, like, sheet clouds. What do they call them? The Nimbus clouds. No, not really. Stratus clouds, that's the name for them. I think a Minecraft cloud was rolling in, basically. No, this is real life. Although with how much I'm playing Pokemon, it's a very valid question. Could send an email. No, I wouldn't want to fuck with anything, dude. I don't play around with time, man. Like, low key, ever, unless like, no, even, I don't know if there's any reason I ever play around with time. Finding simple, it's pretty good. At least my favorite parts weren't in the second half, though, because that always kind of makes it kind of a slog. If you're wondering why I didn't respond to your DM It's because I didn't look at Discord today at all. So, there's too many. Too many! I'll do it after stream. I wanted to stream today, so I've been playing good. I don't think the last ship is that hard with nerves, but we'll see if I'm wrong. Usually ship parts are like the easiest parts with nerves compared to other parts. Like for some reason, like your finger is like locked in. It's because it, like when it holds like a stable motion, I feel like it's easier. Like ship and wave parts are pretty easy with nerves, I feel like, because they're these consistent motions. When it's like a timing game mode and there's like breaks in between the clicks, that's when it's a bit more like nerves can do it to you, I feel like. But I don't know. What's up, Donut? My fucking hand. This part is high CBS. Well, not like right now. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like when I feel like when you're nervous, you overthink stuff, and that makes it super easy to overthink like a timing game as opposed to ship and wave where you just like can do it. Although it is true that it's my best game mode, so I can't argue that. I know, and that's sad. It's crazy, I've never passed that part still. No, dude, I know. Like, when you're so nervous that you're, like, shaking really bad, it takes a long time to recover. Like, when you get, like, real nerves. It's tough. I do like getting nervous. It's a lot of fun. I agree. I just like to feel alive, man. Like, if I wasn't me, I would love horror movies, for instance. But I'm me. So I can't do it. My brain, everything that I do is so, like, my subconscious is just a mixture of what I do. Like fucking Kira Yoshikage or whatever was the main protagonist of my dream last night. And me and my team got fucking shrunken down to, like, minuscule fucking objects. Like, whatever I do and watch goes directly into my brain, and then that's what my brain does. So I don't do horror stuff because it just makes that everything that's subconscious comes from what I do. So I don't do horror stuff because then it just makes a lot of bad shit in that subconscious world, if that makes sense. That's because I watched Bites the Dust, all that last night. Which, by the way, so good. I mean, that's right. So good. Definitely my favorite part of part 4. Although, I don't know. I wish Oki also got more screen time after, like... I feel like he only really is around for, like, the first time. I love, like, him and Josuke's, like, dynamic. It's fun. Compared to some of the other characters. I don't know what the hell that is, if I'm supposed to know. But no, I don't think. But I do like thrill. Like, I love thrill. The problem is that my brain doesn't like to give me it. Like, when I go on roller coasters, I'm like, I got, even if it's like fucking like super intense, fucking dick super smasher mode. I'm usually just like, yay, we did it. Roller coaster. Like I wanna feel that normally I don't. This might take forever to do the first time, dude. They're cool, I like them, but they're not like, I don't know. The problem is things that should make me scared or feel something only make me feel a physical effect. You know what I mean? Like anything that like spins around doesn't make me like, it doesn't feel intense. It just feels like I want to throw up. You know what I mean? Like on any like spinny ride, for instance. Like it's not like it's like I'm like overwhelmed by feeling. I just want to throw up because I'm motion sick. I let go, Lord. I don't think part 4 is like as good as people say it is. I do think it's good, but I don't think it's like, I don't know. It is good, but it's not the. I don't like a lot of the characters. I also really like part 3. Yeah. I think part 3 is my favorite characters, I'm not gonna lie. I think part 6 is the best overall, and then part 3 is my favorite characters. And part 2 just has my favorite character. Like, in isolation. How I see it. No. I don't believe he did that still, so it's fine. My brain. Like, fuck, dude, this part is so. Blah blah blah. I know. I had a period of like 3 days where every message I sent on Discord I would include the music note emoji. It was fun. Yes! Nice one! I could have been. Dude, isn't it weird that Ruby and Sapphire came out after me? Like, I feel like Ruby and Sapphire should be fucking like Star Wars and the rest of them. Like, that shit should be fucking ancient, super lost media from a million years ago. Yeah, Ruby and Sapphire for the GBA. It's because it's handheld, so that's why. They're like. You know. My direction was la 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 la. I like when they do the, I know you're old, but are you this old? And it's a picture of a Wii. Like, we're all that old. And I still have not met anyone who doesn't know what a Wii is. Granted, I'm not talking to people who might not know, I guess, but still, I haven't, like, I've talked to people much younger than me that still have Wii as, like, a core fucking memory. It's weird though. It's so weird. I don't think I have like a single like friend that's in high school. Like good friend. Like, fuck man, I'm old as shit. It's over with, dude. I know. I've done this around a million times. You know what's true and false, Maya? You never heard of someone in high school before? Did I talk about this? I don't remember having a conversation about this. And I guess I don't remember what I say and what I don't say. I don't remember any of that. I probably said something along the lines of, like... No, but there's no way I would say that exactly. Yeah, I mean, I've had a conversation about everything. I mean, I probably said something along the lines of it was probably good for back then when resources were scarce for babies who would have had conditions that would have been a problem their whole life to die young so they didn't have to worry about it. And then how in the modern era, people like that are surviving now, and so we have new sets of challenges, blah, 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 blah. I probably had some conversation analogous to that. That sounds like me. Yeah, I'm also thankful. You know what I mean? I cannot imagine being like, thinking like childbirth was something I'd have to go through someday. You know what I mean? Like that's just, I can't even fucking... It does not sound like a fun thing to have in your brain, like, oh yeah, that has to happen to me one day. No. Especially when you hear other people talk about it. My mom was like, yeah, I was in the hospital for like 30 hours awake the whole time. And it was the most painful thing I've ever experienced with the medication that were giving me. Like, yeah. That's fucking... like... And they used to just have to do that, you know? There's no medications, even like 100 years ago. Like, that was just the end. Well, I mean, it was like, a lot of people just died, you know, just straight up, like, the pain was too much or something, or it was just too intense on the body, and that was it. Yes, I mean, yeah, that's how a lot of people died that way back then. That was like one of the leading causes of the death. I can't fucking do it! I did just get on, Nathan. Nathan G. Name change. Hello, Matthew Splash. Making null progress, I know. No, I didn't. I'm not a doxing man. Can I bee grass? I'd probably solve a good chunk of my issues, but not at the moment. I need the leaf stone. Or whatever the fuck it's called. Thank God that Legends Arceus just gives me the evolutions on in the Rift thing, because I forgot how to evolve them. Or where to get the stuff to evolve them. Dude, I really wish I didn't put off every single side quest until right now. I didn't accept a single side quest in all of my playthrough of Legends Arceus until right now. And I'm getting asked to do some stupid shit for like fucking 5 coins. And 1 berry. Like, I'm getting asked to do some dumb ass bullshit. Occasionally it'll be like a battle that I was supposed to fight like a real life month ago, and they'll be like, here's my level 12 Bidoof, and I'll bring out like God and Jesus. I can't wait. By the way, remember that thing you guys may or may not think exists, so whatever, here it is. It's right here, and now it's going to use the most powerful move you've ever seen that's going to cover your entire fucking screen. So that should just kill the Bidoof. Like, it shouldn't even be like half that. It should just say dead, gone, 12 left. Like, no way to recover that, dude. That shit should be over with. The village scene starts like regressing back to its original form the more you kill. I don't know why I can't do it from here, bro. That part is evil. Like, it just doesn't want me to, man. Yeah. Dude, Hard Gold came out when I was conscious. Like, I was real. That's nuts to me, dude. Dude. I'm getting gapped by the part. I like the DS, but I don't like that it had 2 screens, because that's just too many, dude. And I can think of a single game that used them. No, I didn't. No, I don't think so. I can't say that it did. It's sad, but you just can't come up with a good counterpoint right now. No, I don't think so. I don't know. God, Thousand Set Story is such a good fucking game. There's no way that that game isn't just hiragana spam, though, because I really want to play that in Japanese, but it's definitely just hiragana spam. I don't want to. There's no way the DS had the capability to produce anything other than hiragana spam. There's no kanji. Welcome to my stream. I don't eat potatoes, it's not good for you. I also don't eat vegetables or fruits or carrots, or I don't eat meats or grains. I mostly just let God do his thing for the most part, actually. If you have a pure enough soul, you don't need to eat, probably. So. Still don't feel very warm, actually. But it's fine. No carbs. Carbs are bad for you. Any sort of macro is bad for you. Also, if you eat any protein, you're probably going to get a heart attack, so... And no fiber. Absolutely zero fiber to be in your diet. Dumbass. First sign up. I put my. I should have held this pose low key. I'm locked into this pose. I don't know. I went WASD and it didn't feel right. Okay. Like I did not need to go WASD there. This pose is fucking maximum power, dude. I don't know why. Like when I rest my hand on my shin like this. I don't know why. It makes me look bored, but I'm not bored. I'm ready, dude. Like when I'm in that pose. When I'm in that pose, it means I'm doing it for real. I try to stay there. Like I don't need to go to WASD, bro. I'm like, I need to focus now because I'm... That's not really true, though. I just immediately felt worse who I am, but that's fuck. If I made it further, I was gonna change it. You cross your legs for nerve control? Yeah, my legs are always crossed, by the way, under the table. I never sit straight. They're kind of multiply crossed sometimes. I'm like a pretzel down there. I'm all this way and that way and such. I think there's actually a legitimate, like this pose I'm holding is legitimately, like, a good pose. Because you can hold tension. you can like hold tension, which can like make your clicks feel more precise. I feel like that's like insane to say, but I really do feel that way. Like when I'm really focusing, like I have some tension here, and it feels like I have control over it more. I can't do it. I'm like if Maya couldn't help anyone. Maya, help us. No. Thank you for the symbols. Dude, I remember I was at my parents' and we were watching some fucking video or some show called like The Floor or something. And I'm not gonna explain how it works because it's so complicated. Or not, it's not so complicated, but it would take me so long to explain. But like people like fight in these like categories or something. And one of the categories was literally symbols. And it was so easy that it was just like a race to whoever could, like they finished the whole set. But it was like who had the least amount of time. Because like everyone knows the symbols, dude. At least the ones that you would ask someone. I feel like it'd be fun to be a game show designer. I would want to do that, low-key. Dude, you know what kicked my ass as a kid? Those like giant sheets of paper where it's like a bunch of mental math questions you have to do like really fast. No. My strategy wasn't even to bother trying to get them all right. I would just answer what I thought it was and then move on, and I did pretty good. But I couldn't get hung up on them. I remember when I was getting my autism diagnosis, I had to do one of those. I never thought I would ever see one of those ever again in my entire life. I was like, this? You asked me to do this? But I did my strategy, and she was like, you're the first person we've ever seen complete these things. But also a good chunk of them are wrong. And I was like, yeah, that was what I did. My strategy. You're the youngest person ever. Yeah, literally. I'm not even kidding. That's probably why my IQ was ever measured so high. Like, there'd be like time questions, and I would just ding, 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 ding. Right or wrong, I was doing them. And I think, because my brain works fast. It doesn't work correctly, but it works fast. Like, really fast. But there's a large degree of error in it. Like, a very large degree of error. But it does work very fast. I didn't like it. Yeah, I clicked the router way too early. I clicked the router way. You can't click it too late or things go askew. But what's that got to do with me and you? Yeah, I'm a very fast reader. Sometimes when I'm playing a game in Japanese, it will do a thing so fast. Like, you know, sometimes like when it doesn't wait for you to press A, like it just goes on to the next thing. And I just didn't read it all in time. I'm just like, fuck! That's what it feels like. Because my whole life I read fast, so it's fine. But then reading slow in a new language is reminding me what it would feel like. What are you gonna do? That click is probably the hardest in the whole ship. It's so specific the way it needs you to do that. Unfortunate. It's only hard because of the fact that the click before it is a red orb. So it requires you to do a short click and then a much longer click when visually you're doing the same thing. And I feel like, at least to me, it's very distracting. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I definitely struggle the most with it, I would say, of anything in that part. Fucking super overcorrected that, dude. Damn it. You suck, Nathan. Wow, that sucks, man. That was literally just free passage. That was free passage to the ending, dude. I mean, I was probably gonna die with the transition anyway, but man. Okay, well, that's pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that death. I know, but, like, when do I ever, right? It's not like I have, like, a habit of dying to the hard stuff. I just always die to the easy bullshit, man. It's just, like, my way, dude. For those who don't know, it's kind of hard because you're not allowed to click into it because of the toggle orb, but it's not, like, that big of a deal. But yeah, it's frustrating, man. Whenever I play this game, I just always die to bullshit that I never even think about. Like, I was already thinking about the next thing. I should just stop mentioning it at this point, because literally every death I have when I'm far is due to that same bullshit. It's always just the thing I'm not thinking about. Like, it's just when I get here, I'm like, oh, I made it. Congratulations. So you're not allowed to click into this. You have to do like that. It's kind of awkward, but that's definitely okay. Yeah, so I overcorrected here because you do have to do exactly what I did, but I just did like a little bit too much, so I died to the oncoming. I died to oncoming traffic. This click is hard. I don't think I'm gonna pass this section without dying at least once. I do think if I can pass this, I'll be fine, but that necessitates actually doing that. And I don't like the transition into the, that part very much. I just really, even after all this time, I just don't really have like a good handle on it. Was Keynote's fun? It was okay. I don't know. I don't have anything to write home about in terms of enjoyment. But I also just don't really remember anymore because it was fucking 6 years ago now. And so it's all just a blur. Can you tell me what life was like 6 years ago for you? Because for me, 6 years ago is long enough where I don't remember. I don't. Like, I remember doing it, obviously, but I don't remember, like, the day-to-day anymore of what it felt like to play it. I wonder if I had more time on Deimos or Finos, honestly. I'll never know, because I played Deimos so much off stream, and then got my data reset like a million times, so I'm not even sure my attempt count was accurate. So I genuinely just have no idea. I think I have 8 attempts on this, yeah. I think I'm gonna get 3 new bests. Not this stream, but before I beat it. I'm not sure we're gonna see a new best screen for a few days, actually. But I could be wrong. If I continue playing decently, it could happen, but I think the middle section is gonna wall me a lot more than it just did. That's for sure. I think today is the first stream, yeah. What I think is gonna happen is let me go. I'm really, this transition is just not working for me. I don't know how to do this consistently. Like, I really want to figure it out, but I just don't know. Like, I don't know. So I want to click this late and then that, like, immediately, pretty much, I feel like, and then that, like that. But it's just so, like, I don't know. This part is just not, like, the beginning of it is just really scary. I don't see any way I don't die to this black orb. I might take a death. I think I'm gonna take a death there. No matter what practice I do, I think it's coming for me. I might die to this UFO. And then I think I'm gonna take a bullshit death around here somewhere, low-key, like something like that. And then I think I'm beating it from there. So it's just a matter of getting those attempts on the board, I think. And then... well, the way will be paid for the final mode. Oh my god. I think I passed that ship, it's game over. Maybe. I could do something bullshit like that, but probably not. Not one of my focus. I kind of used a lot of my focus reserves already. I'm struggling to do this one now. I mean, can you believe I kept getting to the fucking drop. I was like, well, if I keep doing this, I'm destined to get a good attempt, so I just keep trying. And then I did, so I did. I'd be surprised if I died here, but it could happen. Like, right here it could happen, or like here on that drop down, maybe? I don't know. I mean, the more you watch, the more you question reality. Don't question reality. It's real if you can feel it. I would be surprised if I die, but I don't think it's completely out of the question. For sure. Because, no, the reason I feel like I'm gonna die to that chip is because it seems like I won't, so I will, right? Like, I was sure I was gonna die to the end of Sand Sailor, didn't die there. I was sure I was gonna die to the end of, like, what's the last thing I beat? Because I was sure I was gonna die to the end of it. I didn't die to the end of Escape Room. I didn't die to the end of Sand Sailor. I was sure I was gonna take some death at the end of Akasha, but I didn't. I remember that much. And like, oh yeah, didn't die to the end of Frost Spirit. I just assumed, because like, all those I thought I was gonna die to the end. But this time, I feel like I won't, so I probably will. That's my only basis for feeling this way. Just completely off vibes. Here. Like I'm due for a death almost. But it would be nice if not. Boom. Boom, boom. I had to give up on that because I couldn't do him. Well, I could, but I'd be wasting too much time for now. I have to get better at the game to do that. They're too hard. Yeah, I feel like I'm so, like, destined to die at the end of this level, dude. Is that feeling going to make it happen? Probably. Which is, like, a bad way. Also, just, like, there's no fucking way I die to that gameplay, though. Like, even if I'm due it, like, how would I die there? And yet, I just have this burning feeling that it's happening no matter what choice I make. Ugh. I still cannot believe I did the ending of Sand Sailor, though. That was my craziest one, I think. Dude, that ending is so bullshit. I got so lucky not dying to the end of the level. What? I don't even know, dude. I actually don't know. I'm dead, I guess. My clicks did feel like weirdly off, but I didn't think it was gonna kill me. I thought we were. I didn't think death was gonna be the outcome. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. I have no idea. I guess we're dead. I don't know. I feel about lying to my fans every single day. Part of the job, kid. I'm Sans now, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I have no idea why I'm dead. I'm just dead. Yeah, doesn't it just really feel like I'm due to die or it's gonna get really bad at some time? I've been getting way too lucky recently. It just feels like if I keep this up, something bad is gonna happen soon. This is the last thing 4 Demos, yeah. Maybe I'm just good. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's about that sometimes. I don't even believe in luck, and yet I do. You believe in getting lucky, yeah. Morning party after stream? No, I'm so tired. We're done. I can't. Dude, so the Kalo's Girl Sky video is actually in production now. But oh my god, it's been so much. I have no energy for anything like that. I played Bridge for like an hour last night and I was like, I'm exhausted. I don't even want to. And then I just like did nothing and then passed out for like 9 hours and I'm still just exhausted. It's gonna be so long. I already gotta start looking through parts and still more people to. Yeah, you probably saw Nate yesterday. I was just like, I don't fucking know. Bye bye thing. I can't, dude. I was actually completely on autoplay the whole time. I'm still gonna try to go on tonight, but I don't think. I don't know. Ugh. Sorry if I'm a little flat today, y'all. These things are not so easy for me for some reason. It's like a whole ordeal. But I hope it will be exactly the way I'm imagining it, which I don't think is impossible. Okay, so we've entered that part of the stream now, where that happens, and then you just have to keep playing. I understand. That's the new phase we're in. I mean, it makes sense. I'm getting to the drop more, so I'm gonna die to dumb stuff more, because it's less of a situation. It's less of like my brain's blocking in when I get there now, because you know how it works. I think Finky Gang should just edit the whole video, look. Yeah, that's fine, I think. I don't even think yeah, halfway in the middle, like a intermission to me coming on is like, oh, what, you're bored? Then go away. I don't need you. We don't need you. This is the real experience. And have you like the worst VOD of all time. I was saying, because Thank You King got like 2 VODs where I had a sinus infection. Like the problem with this journey is not that I got mad a lot, because I really didn't. The problem is that I got sick, like, all the fucking time. So, half the fucking VODs, I'm just like, I guess I'm sick again. Like, I'm so... And I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm really good at getting sick. I'm like a D1 cold catcher, bro. I don't know. Especially 2024 though, I was like exceptionally sickly for like the entire year. I have no idea why. Well, because I got surgery and I think that fucked up my immune system, probably. I was in the ER a lot.
I fucking did the most. Dude, you won't believe me, but here's why I died. My glasses were like slipping off a little bit, and I put them up to my face so that, you know, they weren't slipping off, and I pushed it against my eyeball. And so it was resting against my eyeball, and I couldn't take it, so I died. That's why I died. Believe me or not, I don't care. That's what happened. That's the story. You know the tale now. I don't know. I guess 75, yeah. Pretty good, but I'm not happy with it because it's stupid. But like, that's fine, but like, I need to get to the part where I'll actually die. Like, I don't need to be dying there, but I don't know if I'm actually going to take a death to that like wave thing at 60. I haven't been dying there a lot. I could. I'm not saying I won't. I don't even remember most of the surgery stuff. I remember trying to like hold like decently normal conversation with you in the car after, and whatever meds they gave me for the surgery just made that fucking, like, I couldn't even open my eyes at the same time. I was like, yeah, I was so overwhelmingly sedative. Why can't I have those as sleep meds, dude? That would work. Oh, those will knock me out. Yeah, I got with some teeth up. I should take mushrooms and stream and see if anyone notices. Yeah, that's hideable. You can just sail right under the radar with those. I believe you could do it. That's like gotta be super illegal, man. That's gonna be a whole new tier of illegal. Maybe. We're gonna host fucking the best Mario Party game of all time that night. Yeah, they're just illegal on their own. So streaming on them has to be a double illegal. I did get most of the teeth removed. It was fine, except for like, I remember day 3 hurting exceptionally, like post-surgery. I don't know what, like, I think like the something, like some sort of like wire got like stuck in my developing gums or something. I don't know, but it was exceptionally painful. I have no idea what caused it. But the other days were completely fine. It didn't feel normal. I think some complication occurred, but it was very short-lived. There was like a period of like 8 hours where I was like, this is hell. Found it. Really? I think my top guy was offset then because it looked fine. No, I appreciated it, Mitch. I could take care of myself from there. We were fine from there, but I definitely needed help from the first. I didn't realize. They didn't tell me it was going to be that much, like, on the recovery, you know what I mean? They're like, you might be a little out of it for a while. I didn't think that means being, like, passing in and out on the couch for, like, 2 days. Like, it was just, like, straight fucking in and out of consciousness for, like, 48 hours or something. Smoke like a lamb. I remember you. Yeah, it's fun when it's. I don't think either of us realized what we were getting ourselves. I think it's kind of funny that way. Yeah, it's like a whole thing because they didn't tell me like it was gonna be that big of it. They really did it. Like I called them to ask like what I would need out of surgery. They're like, oh, you might just you know. And we predicted that you were gonna be here to smoke like a lamb. We predicted that as the sleep schedule shifted, eventually we would find you here. As the streams go later and later, eventually your arrival would occur. And the stream started at 6, and here you are, so... you know, I don't know. Thank you for the sub. You're like a ghastly or a haunter or something. No, wisdom teeth removal surgery is totally chill. Except if that happens, but it won't. I don't know. The only part that's not that fun about it is you have to like drink soup forever, and then that makes you go to the bathroom a lot forever, and that's not fun because you know you're recovered in some surgery. You don't want to keep getting up and going to the bathroom, but you can only drink liquid pretty much, so it's just in and out, and it's just a really annoying set of days. Forever, yeah, forever. You can never do it again. A week, maybe. So maybe want to play this. I got chosen to do this from the thing before. I try to practice out for the end more. First day I'm ever saying this, but it's true. You're Owen both part of this. There's like, believe it or not, there's only like 4 orbs here that matter. I mean, you watch where I die, you can probably guess that much. Yeah, I think I agree. As a ship enjoyer, none of these ships are like fantastic for sure. I don't really like the dual ship. The ship in the pre-drop is really bad. It's not hard, but it's just not like interesting or fun. The last ship's cool, but that doesn't really count as a part of the level. It's just like it's just over there. This ship is not that good. Yeah, I agree. Dude, tooth pain is like cold. I don't know how to describe it. Like really bad tooth pain feels frigid. Like fucking Noel Snowgrave levels of fucking like I don't know why it's so intense in that way. I guess I don't know. It just feels cold. Yeah, I was literally looking at chat during that orb, so it's fine. Smokes leg, thank you, gang. Thank you for the sub. I forgot you're a version of multiple or whatever you are. I don't know. Whatever it is that you do and why you do it. I think tooth pain's worse than headache, honestly. It's like a worse headache sometimes. La la la. Also, I think a bad stomachache is worse than both, maybe. Like a really bad stomachache. I'll tell you why I think that. When it's really bad, and you're passing loose stool, like, and then you're losing water, and things start to get really blurry, it just makes it so much worse. Like, I don't know. I mean, they're like headache and stomachache at their extremes are both so fucking bad. It's like the dude, headache versus stomachache is like the evil version of like pancake versus waffle. Like a moderate headache is way worse than a moderate stomachache, but the worst stomachache is worse than the worst headache, in my opinion. I did get 75 move 2. It was a really dumb... I died to that ship before the... You know what I mean? I'm a little slow. Or no, I did it too good. Like, for the obstacle I was attempting to avoid, and then that caused me to die. Because I overthought it. Lol. Why, dude? That's so... I'm actually so fucking mad at this game sometimes, dude. Like, the death started 5 clicks before then. I don't know if you could hear it in my clicks, but it was just bad. Like, I was just not happy with the rhythm of my clicks. And it just was not right, dude. That's the second time I died to that fucking easy-ass orb, man. I don't know why. Is Freedom 08 or good? No, it's actually good. Freedom 08's so bad. It actually works like it's supposed to be working, so it's fine. Hey, man, on. Freedom 08's so shit. Although I think a lot of that's just 240/212. I don't think it's supposed to be fucking that buggy. Like, I'm not sure it's actually a golden fold at all, because I don't know, a lot of those bugs feel very, very specific. Although there's NLEX, which is not a bug, it's just bad. So, this level's gotta be, like, short, right? This level's, like, only, like, 130, probably. Minutes. I guess, but does that really count? Like, how much of that is the fucking last ship where nothing happens? We just not count that? Yeah, that's how I wanted to do it. What? Alex is a good gameplay creator. I don't think you're right. I've never liked like anything he's ever made. I don't think. That's how. The habit's gotta go. I'm not dying like that again. I don't know. I was like, it's not like a ship where you look at it and then think about your actions. Like, it's just like you click and then you make it happen, I guess. I don't know. I know, I said I wasn't and then I did. It's kind of sad. We stop. This wave is impossible to do from this way. Like, I don't even know why I'm trying. Please. Thank you. You just wait to click. You just wait. You just wait, dude.
Patience is a virtue that you don't have. It's not hard. Except for the part where it definitely is hard, but... Oh my god, 2 runs? Don't fuse you. You're very fusible, I feel like. I could definitely see you as like a primary ingredient, you know? GG, I fucking did it! I did it! Yeah, I like that. I'm just gonna... This is gonna kill me some other way, too. No, I won't. I'm really good at this game, and I'll die, probably. I do like the ship ending, it's nice. It feels like it matters. It's like, welcome to my final garden, after all you've done. But the garden still has thorns, remember that. Even the beautiful rose has thorns. It's the last time we see Pre 2, dude, that would change me, dude. My demeanor would change, I think, if I died twice. Once, I'd be like, this was in my calculations, but twice? No, I don't have it. I would turn into someone else, and you wouldn't like it. If you're flour, I can't eat you. I'm allergic. I'm not allergic, but... I'm old. Like Garson P. It's time. Ah, excuse me. You beat Accu on a moving vehicle? How do you even do that? I never know how to play on a moving vehicle. I don't think, anyway. If I beat this whole bit, will I be the youngest Verdant landscape victor? Move 2, you older than me? I might end up being the oldest. Matt's older than me. I forgot Matt beat this. I forgot Matt beat it! Everyone stop! Please! Am I older than Matt when he beat it? Yes. Good point. Unless you beat it in the last 10 months, and I don't remember that part. I think, like, if we ever went to Mars, we would learn an incredibly large amount about the small things that make us alive. Like, if we're trying to simulate life
or like a livable atmosphere, we would miss so many small things, probably. Because I feel like the way that we work, so many like tiny micro fucking things that no one's ever thought about because we never lived anywhere that's on Earth. You probably need the most obscure resources in the air and the earth and the ground and the dirt. Big Saw. I changed the wrong pose, low-key. I don't need the WASD pose right now. Well, no, I need whatever pose my brain wants to give me, low-key. Whatever it wants is probably best. I shouldn't force a pose. If it thinks that's what it needs. That's probably right. You know what I mean? That was stupid. Ice cream, please. RSVP. Yes, no. No, ice cream's bad for you. It has too many macros. Whatever that word means. I don't actually know. Lord. The latency on the SATA device is good. The SATA device is just a good input device. Like, it works like you would expect it to. Its only problem is durability. Like, I have to get a new one probably every, I don't know, 8 months. I'm on my 3rd one. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I don't know if it's bad. Although my second one didn't break. It's just not with me anymore. I don't like the ship that much. But I can still click later. L8 run quit, I should. It's time to throw in the towel. It's not even that I think this part's bad, it's just inconsistent. Like, it's definitely the most inconsistent part of the level, for sure. Like, I feel like that's kind of, like, undeniably true. Like, most people would agree with that much. It's just really hard to do it with, like, I'm consistent at this part now. It's not really how it works. I'm so low. The badass fire. You see the fire without no one telling you about it? I told everyone about the fire. I'm happy that you see it too. Oh, this part is so cool. Yeah, that's gonna be my next one.
I honestly think that that part at 50 might be my favorite gameplay part in any level. I'm not kidding. I don't think. It's just insane. Like the way it works so like I don't know, dude. It's just so fucking awesome, man. I don't even mind that it's hard. It's just that cool that I just don't care. Like it's so cool. I don't know how you make that. It takes a while to like fully like get it and everything, but like wow, man, it's so insane. It's like single-handedly bumping some of an entire point, that one part, if not more. Like it's so good. I'm in a different setting every 6 months while I move around. I'm kind of nomadic. I haven't had Wendy's in a long time. I used to live right next to one, so sometimes we'd go down and get Wendy's then, but otherwise I really wouldn't do it. Turns out my whole life, whenever possible, I just eat the exact same meal every single day. I've been doing that since I was a kid. When my mom was packing me lunches at the start, I would insist every day it must be a peanut butter banana sandwich. It would not work. And it all started that way. I only deviate out of that. I only deviate out of eating the exact same thing every day socially. Like if I'm with friends and it's like we need to go eat somewhere, then I'll do it. But other than that, it's the same thing every day. And it always has been. Even when I was a kid, the only thing that I would change is dinner because my dad would make different dinners. Otherwise, the breakfast and lunch were the exact same every day since I can remember. Literally since I can remember. But it's not even like, I don't even think it's an autism thing. Maybe it's an autism thing that I can stand it. But like, it's just so nice to not have to think about what I'm going to eat every day. That's why I do it. Like, I just don't care. It's like whatever makes me feel good and then I eat it and then it's done. I don't have time for this bullshit. Too fast, I guess. Also, wrong pose. No. I'm so stupid, dude. Don't make fun of me, okay? I rested my hands on WASD, and then I was like, wait, if I press the W key on accident, then I will die. And I'm pretty sure that thought is the reason I died. Because I was thinking about that instead of playing the game. I can't be for certain, but that's what it felt like. That was the process breakdown of my brain. W does do it. No, I did this. I did the monk strategy for Oblivion. Didn't work. I managed to find a way to play for like literally 5 hours without displaying a single emotion. But the problem is it doesn't do it. For some reason, like you need some degree of focus. You need some degree of like care to do it. I found. The problem is when you don't care about losing, you don't care about getting good either. So you just like you need some investment in an attempt, I think, to make it work. I did try it, but it didn't work for me. probably because my subconscious is dog shit, and being in like this meditative monk state makes it come out more, and then it fails me a lot more. Even if I'm like focusing. I'm using parts of my brain that aren't that good at the G game. I clicked, though. Did I not? I need to... What do I need? I need to... Like, I'm having hand resting issues. I can't figure out where it wants to go. I don't know why this is such a problem today, man. It's like, feels so, like, significant. I just can't find where it wants to go. Yeah, that makes sense. But like Oblivion is like you need to look at every single input and do it. Like it's not like Seeking Space where it's just like you'll get lucky eventually. If you don't get lucky in Oblivion, either you have the ability to do it or you don't have the ability to do it. That's why it took me so long, because I just didn't have the ability to do it. And there's like almost no bullshitting you can do at that level, I feel like. I had the only way to beat it was to gain the ability to do it over long, long stretches of time. I Do Destiny was also just insanely skill-based. Like, it's just, here's the inputs and you're doing them, or not. And a lot of levels are, I mean, every level's like that to some extent, but, like, no, you could never monk this level. No, because every input matters. Like, it's all very nuanced. World. This level might be one of the most nuanced levels I've ever played in my life. Like, it is so nuanced. Usually, I'm a bit more critical on levels that are like that, but this is fine. I don't really care about that part of it as much. Because I think it does it in a way where it's... If you're gonna make it nuanced, every death has to be your fault in some way, which it almost always is in this level. But that's hard to do. Like, a level has to be so good for the nuance only way to work. I'll never believe that Keynotes is the worst level, because people keep telling me that it's not, or is. If it was truly the worst level, then people wouldn't enjoy it, ever. But it's just different for people, others. Lotus Flower's too much, dude. I don't know, I can't even imagine that. Not to say that I'm like defending Keynotes as a good level, but I don't think it's like not nuanced where like someone could, like Aeon was messaging me the other day, said he was really enjoying it. But I've also seen a lot of my friends really hate it. I think it has its place. I don't know. You're gonna sleep? To wait. Wait.
You're not gonna want to miss this next attempt I'm about to do from 0. That's all I'll say. Let me just do the ship one time. I might try terminal rampancy for that reason at some point, because a lot of people I really respect say it's a lot of fun, so I might. It's so fun. I'm starting to get so upset at that. Like when I do 36 to 100 every day, and so I'll be like, today really might be. I was like, no, it's not. It never is. You don't understand. I get so mad, dude. Destiny's not that good. Like, it is, but what a terrible experience it is when they're doing for artists. So boring. Like, actually, new levels of boring. Literally. I didn't know a level could be that boring. Like, it's... I hope Deimos isn't boring, but I fear it might be. Although, maybe not. I don't know. It's not going to be like Edge of Destiny. I'll tell you that much. Which I think is going to be automatically be better. Like, I don't think I'm going to get walled by the pre-drop and just never get into the drop ever. I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't think it's particularly easy to get to the drop, though. As of yesterday, you're 21. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Deimos is middle carried. I hate middle carry. Well, most levels are middle carry. I feel like the vast majority of levels are middle carry. When you really think about it. I think I actually like Kino's balancing. Believe it or not, I like. It's easy, and then the hard thing, not middle, but like 20%. Well, it's just so dependent on the level. Like, it's hard to say I don't like something carried levels because it's not really fair. Like, it's always different. Like, Black Blizzard is by far like first half carried, but it's not unenjoyable at all. Because I like how it plays, I like how it feels to play. Technically speaking, Yada is balanced like exactly like Edge of Destiny. But I think the problem is that the difficulty in Edge of Destiny is just like so boring. Like it's just like that robot that no one wants to play, and then that ship that no one wants to play is barely even a ship, and then that wave, and then it gets better after that. But like it has to do with how if a part is gonna be balanced a certain way and a part is gonna be harder, at least it has to be fun. Like I like the pre-drop of Yada. It's fun. Also, the cube at 40 felt so unfair in Edge of Destiny. Like, it was so hard. It was satisfying, but hard. I really did like that part because I thought it was like satisfying when you hit it, but like it was not enjoyable in the scope of the level at all. I'm waking up too late to see Aeon do anything. I'm up late enough now that when I'm playing Legends Arceus, I see Aeon online also playing. He's playing Legends EA. I see him. For some reason, I have Aeon added on my Switch. I don't remember what the fuck we could have ever played, but I guess we played something. Where I see him on there. Is that for the drinking stream? Did I add him during a drinking stream? I don't remember. Or we and him were gonna drink and then we didn't do it. Fuck, that would have been fun. That would have been a good time. I've been thinking about doing another drinking stream at some point. Because I really liked the last one. It was memorable to me. Obviously. Game of Celebration. That's gonna take forever. We're never gonna see that one. That's a really good idea. 2027. Yeah, it's gonna take me a long time to beat demos. I just hope I beat it before my allergy season gets back again, because then I'm gonzo again. That's how bad this allergy season was. I don't even want to think about it. In fact, I'm done thinking about it right now. That comes when that happens. Until then, you get me and what I do. What are my sub goals? I got lazy. No, I didn't get lazy. I like the idea of sub goals, but I just hate disruptions, man. Like, even though I know it's good for me and it would help my channel a lot, I just hate, like, I'm such a, I'm a man of habit and routine, and I don't want it to be disrupted in any way. I'm trying to think of a good way I can still do them while being able to do it. Yo, Shiro Kote, thank you for the sub. Haven't quite seen $36 million come through my account, no. So hot in this room, dude. Why? Ugh. I was thinking about that the whole attempt. I started sweating. I don't know why. Maybe some water will cool me down. I need like a fan in here or something. I don't know why it's so hot in this room when I'm playing GD specifically, I feel like. Message recovered. Okay.
Sounds like a fun way. That sounds like a fun way to come back if I ever take a really long break from you. Go do some bullshit like that. Something to reel them in. I don't know. Me and weed may never reconvene. So, at least not like as a consistent thing ever again. It's just acid reflux demon. I hate the acid. Like, I wouldn't even mind if the weed made me scared, dude. But I don't like acid reflux. It's the same thing where it's like, I don't know. Worst condition known to man. That's not, but it should be. I wish it was just like a medication that would work. Not just for the weed, but just for everything. It's happening right now. Like, it just one. Too big of amount of beds. Hold up. I can't read your message because of my attempt. Yeah, it's like the worst thing ever. Yeah, there's people that message me for the Chaos Ghost Sky video. I'm probably just going to message them saying if they want to join as a backup editor, they can. Because we definitely need more backup editors still. But I'm going to, in the invitation message, I'm going to write that, oh, by the way, all that bullshit. I don't know, I was in a car ride with my dad and my brother at one point, and they listened to like 2 Radiohead albums in a row, so I kind of already have half that hypothetical. It was not fun. I really, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I need help or assistance of some kind, but I just like can't listen to a single fucking song without it. I don't remember. I don't even know. I hope one day they find a solution to the acid reflux thing that I have, but probably not. I'm just like making up new shit now. Is this what it is? What even is that? No, meds do nothing. You wanna know why? Because the real reason my acid reflux is happening is because there's an unending stream of mucus flowing into my throat at all times, and that's why. Like 100%, that's why my acid reflux is bad. And so you would need a way to handle the mucus, but I've never found something that does that. Yeah, that's why I'm really slow to start in the morning, because I can't even eat. I can't, like, one of the reasons I'm so lazy in the morning is because if I try to eat within, like, I used to throw up at school every single day because you had to wake up at 7 or something and then eat. And I didn't have acid reflux like I did have it now, but it was still enough to make me want to throw up. Because I'd have to eat breakfast so early. And it would just come back up anyway. But yes, I have really bad post-nasal drip. It just always, because I'm allergic all the time. My body is half red, like bright red. Even right now, not during allergy season. Like there are patches of my body that are entirely a different color than the rest of it. And whatever's causing that is the same thing that's causing the mucus, which is causing the drip, which is causing the reflux.
The doctors won't take me seriously because I'm too young for any of that, even though it's happening in room.
Yes! Thank God for that one.
It's cool. I like that is what happened to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I've given up trying to sell Master Deflex because I spent years obsessing over it and I got nowhere. And then I was just like, God, I just don't care. Like, I do care because it ruins my life, but I'm never gonna find an answer, so I give up.
Like, I got allergy shots for years. I've tried every fucking medication in the world. It's not. They don't know. And they're not gonna find out anytime soon, I don't think. Maybe. I'd have to go somewhere really cold though, like because I can't like go to like Arizona. My heat intolerance is extreme. I get heat stroke at like 90 degrees. Even if it's like not, if it's like dry, I'll get heat stroke. But I could probably do like somewhere really cold maybe. Yeah. I think I'm similar. Yeah, my immune system's so weak, so especially during spring, during allergy season, I'm just, it's sickness after sickness after sickness after sickness, man. Yeah, cold is so much better than, I mean, we've had this discussion before. I think that heat is just not for me. I don't adapt to it. I just get bad. I think, but like, here's the thing. I would have to be so rich to do this, and I'm never gonna make that kind of money. The only way I can see that would like actually work is like I live like somewhere specific during the summer and then somewhere else during the winter. But I can't do that. If I like dodge allergy season by moving somewhere where I can do it, could maybe work. Thank you. Really, $1 million is all I need. Do you know how much little money I spend in, like, I'm not even, like, frugal. I just don't do anything that would cost money. Everything I do, I already can do for free, pretty much. I am not a man with expensive tastes. If I ever got access to that much money, I would just, like, put it in some, like, safe stock market bullshit and just continue to live, like, exactly like this. And then I'd be chilling. I didn't even buy like clothes that matter at all. Oh my god. Yeah, I never buy anything for myself, like ever. Yeah, literally though. The last large purchase I can remember making is the Wooting from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, my biggest expense is Chipotle, and because I'm in PA, it's like $10 or something. All my other meals are mass-produced, so they cost me nothing. I don't know how people get addicted to weed financially. That shit is expensive. Okay? Every time I ever went to a dispensary, I was like, people do this every day? What sort of jobs do they even work in? Hey, I guess I just buy in bulk or something. I don't know, dude. Cigarettes are expensive as shit. Yeah, I think they are. I'm trying to think, what do I even spend money on? I don't DoorDash. I don't use a lot of subscription services. I pay for, like, Bun Pro and Netflix. Oh, I pay for YouTube Premium. That's $15 a month, but, like, I think it's worth it for me. Because I like YouTube Premium, actually. I like YouTube Premium. That's a good service. That's kind of expensive. What else do I spend money on? Is that it? Like, I just don't do anything else. All my hobbies are like walking, cycling, getting into reading a lot. I play bridge. I don't need money for that. I have money to play GD. I need money for Japanese. I spend $5 a month on Japanese. I can't travel even if I wanted to. I paid for GD. It's true. So if I ever got like $1 million or something, I'd probably be set for life because I could put that in the thing, and then that's enough money to just make more money, and then I don't have to do anything. Well, I still have to do something, but like, I don't know. The only thing I can think off the top of my head that I would want money to do would be like, I would really like to get into like higher level hiking, mountaineering stuff. Not like ice pick climbing, but like serious multi-day backpacking treks and stuff like that would be a lot of fun. Weed prices are nothing in PA. There's no weed in PA. No, it's not legal in PA. Well, it's decriminalized, but it's not like you can't buy it legally. I don't think that's gonna remain for too much longer, though. You would really think PA would be legal, but it's not. I don't know why. Every other state that borders it is. And that's the key right there. Good night. I don't know if I'd say Ohio is more red than PA, actually. Like, there's just a lot of people in Philly. I feel like the rural areas are the same. I think they're like on par, I feel like. I feel like they're the same level of red. I think they both lean more red than blue, like overall at least. I mean, weed is illegal here and it's legal there, so that might just be enough to prove your point, honestly.
For some reason, when I drive around Pennsylvania, it feels more red than Ohio ever did. I don't know why. It's hard to describe exactly why I think that way. Oh yeah, Southern Ohio is super red. That's true. No, I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in a long time. I can't even smoke where I'm at. And I don't care enough to figure out some like method to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not that guy. The blue's green.
Dude, I remember once me and my friends were driving. It was like a car of like 4 of us driving to Cedar Point from like Ashland in Ohio, and like the GPS just tweaked the fuck out and had us driving in a rectangle in the middle of nowhere, in like a random field. It was so weird. I don't know. I don't know. I liked Ohio, but yeah, it's pretty rad at times. Where I lived, it was pretty rad, yeah. I was like near like Plain City. But they did have Dear Dutchman. Well, I'm certainly not a Republican, but I don't like them either. I'm not really anything. Not even like a weird, like I can tell you my opinion on any specific issue. I just don't like, I don't know, they're just fucking, like, so useless. So it's hard to be like, yes, I'm one of them. I don't want to be useless. But I definitely lean left on every single, like, political issue, pretty much, so. Yeah, like, in the basic humanity way. Which is in short supply sometimes, it feels like. Yeah, literally. Like, they'll be like, everything has to be so perfect. If you don't meet this exact requirement, you won't work. And that requirement might be, like, taking money from large businesses. Like, fuck you, man. Yeah, they're fucking up our whole government right now, but how dare our side try to do anything about it? No, we just have to, we'll win the classic way. Like, fuck you, man. Like, it's just like, we don't have time for the classic way. They're not doing the classic way. Why are you just, like, the only way they're not doing the classic, like, you just don't care. That's why we're doing it. Yeah, literally, like, That's why I don't like labels, except for that I want the working class to do it. I like wealth inequality when it's not like this. Wealth inequality needs to get fixed, and anything that does anything that isn't that is bad. And that's pretty much the sum of all my political, at least my fiscal beliefs. Like, that's all. I'm not in college now. I could do it right now. It'd be nice. Dude, sometimes I wish that I could just live a normal... Well, actually, I wish that a lot. That I could just, like... I would have loved to just, like, be a teacher and wake up 7:30 sharp every day and do my... I can't do that. Like, I just can't. I won't. I woke up at 1 p.m. after 8 hours of sleep, and it took me 2 hours to open my eyes fully. Like, it moves. Can't do that. Okay, I'm done. Oh, this session was, like, fine. I didn't really like when I got 75 because I knew that was the furthest I was going to see all day. Because for some reason, like, when I started this session, I just felt really good. And then when I got here, I was like, that was the moment to do it or it's not going to happen again. I did get to, like, 60 again, but I don't know. I mean, I should feel better about this, but I'm unmoved, I guess. Because it just feels like what's going to happen is I'm not going to actually push much further from here. And I'm just going to be stuck dying to dumb bullshit and the drop a lot. But maybe I'm wrong. I guess only time can tell, really. But progress is progress no matter what. I'll rate Donut. He's playing Nutra. Full level. I can't watch it, but maybe you can. I'm cautiously optimistic, though. Like, if I'm getting progress consistently, I don't need that much more progress to make it happen. So maybe it's fine. I don't know. But that's tomorrow's issue. Thanks for watching, as always, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.